Well, listening in on that is UDM leader Bantu Holomisa, who also took part in this meeting. Bantu Holomisa, thank you very much for your time this afternoon. And there we hear it from the committee chairperson, Dyantyi, ruling that on Friday no other matter will be dealt with except for the public protector's matter and not allegations leveled against him. And so the position of the UDM is what in this matter?
The United Democratic Movement is clear that the inquiry must continue and the inquiry must be finished as soon as possible because it is draining state resources and also is time consuming. However, if the public protector feels that she is not being treated fairly, it is her right then to bring that to the attention of the committee, and that the committee should assist with the situation and weigh all the options and report back to her. So far, I don't think the meeting on Friday, strictly speaking, it can materialize given that the legal team which she was representing her. Its leader is now in hospital, and that the state attorney or the government has cancelled the presentation by, the representation by those by that firm. So it now takes us back because the public protector now has to say, who is going to represent me? Government is charging me. Must I believe in their lawyers, which they are going to choose for myself? So it's getting messy. But to crown it all is the intransigence being displayed by the chairperson. This extortion allegation is serious. And the ANC leadership in Parliament and even in the House should seriously consider advising the Speaker to come up with another chairperson whilst the investigation is taking place as outlined in the committee. It's not going to work to say, no, we in the majority of the committee, we are supporting the chairperson. No. The integrity of the entire process has been tainted since the evidence emerged that two of the committee members have solicited bribes from the husband of the public protector. That on its own, the Minister of Justice, the Speaker, and whoever else should have quickly verified the authenticity or otherwise of these allegations. That's why I was saying, in between now and Friday, the Speaker, or rather the chairperson or the Secretariat, must approach the office of the Speaker and request the Speaker to get a briefing from the police as to whether there is truth in this. I mean, they have been given videos, voice notes, they have been given WhatsApp. Why does it take them so long?
You mentioned that the extortion allegations are serious, and in fact in the sitting you actually characterized it as a dark cloud. Have you as committee members been furnished with those voice note recordings as well as the WhatsApp screen messages containing the allegations of extortion?
Yes, we just, I'm sure about an hour or two or so, these WhatsApp messages were circulated amongst the members of the committee by the Secretariat. But the question is, why did they do it now instead of yesterday when they were giving us other documents? Because it would appear this information was submitted to the chairperson and the Secretariat and evidence leaders, I think yesterday, But they are only giving us now. And when we say, let's show them on the screen, the chairperson is jumping like a popcorn. He's saying, no ways. We are not going to allow that. So it's fine. It's fine. Let them behave in that manner. But the public protector has got a constitutional right as an individual of South Africa to make sure that all these shenanigans are exposed, and we are going to demand answers.
Bantu Holomisa, there are some members who are nervous about the security of committee members, citing digital security of members being under threat in light of these voice note messages that have been doing the rounds and the WhatsApp screen grabs. Are you in particular worried about the digital security of yourself?
That's rubbish. Completely nonsense what they are talking about. I mean, why must now they spend millions of rands to interfere in the cell phones of members of parliament? Even for this committee, for that matter. For what? For what? Because God has helped us to show the other side of these hyenas. And now they want to use us to protect them. No ways. There's no need for security, for telephones and so on. If you are involved in shenanigans, go and swim in your stew. Don't involve us.
What is going to break this impasse? Because the committee chairperson, as we heard just a few moments ago, ruling that they will proceed with the hearing into the fitness of the suspended public protector to hold office, mentioning the CR17 report, BOSASA, as well as SARS. And here you are, some committee members saying, well, we don't think that the meeting should proceed. Is there going to be a vote? What then is going to break the impasse?
We are not saying the meeting must not proceed, but we say make sure that you deliver on what the public protector is asking you to do. Even if they were to deliver between now and 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we would continue at 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. But the onus is on the evidence leaders, the speaker and the chairperson, to make sure that they comply in terms of the regulations and in terms of the constitutional court, that the public protector must be given legal representation. So I don't think there's anyone who wants to delay the meeting. I've said so in my opening remarks. So if they can deliver, but if they don't deliver what is requested by Friday, then automatically I don't think they will proceed. In fact, you watch the space, by Friday you will see the chairperson saying, let us postpone this indefinitely. That should also give an opportunity to the leadership of the ANC, from president downwards, to say, how are we going to deal with this impasse? Because this thing is going to end up in court. You have heard the public protector saying she has a right, if this gentleman doesn't want to recuse himself, she has a right to take this matter on review by going to court. And in fact, that is the opportunity for the South Africans to know exactly what happened, because I'm sure in court those tapes or messages which the public protector was referring to, audio messages, would be listened to, and the judges will give a last word. So I don't think Friday, strictly speaking, given the submission by the PP this morning, that Friday we will start. But all of us, we want this process to be finalized.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time this afternoon. UDM leader Bantu Holomisa.